Hey guys, I'm Riley Archie Remy, and this is probably going to be one of the first videos on my channel. So, hey. I didn't know really what to do for my first video, for the first couple of videos I'm going to be uploading, but I decided to do a time-lapse drawing kind of thingy, and so I had the idea of doing Hazbin hotel characters as tarot cards, and then I went to go on Pinterest to get references of the characters at certain angles and things like that, and then I realized people are already doing this, so this is not my original idea. But something that got me going was that every person, the majority of the people who are doing this with tarot cards are putting Alistor as the devil. And if you understand tarot cards, if you actually know about tarot cards, you know what the meanings are, Alistor isn't the devil. If anything, he's the tower card, because if you meet him and you get him into your scenario or everything, you're gonna change. The change can be for the better or good, but no matter what, the change is gonna happen. You're gonna eventually grow from it. Because, the person who would be the devil in Hazbin Hotel would be angel dust, because the devil usually represents the taboo parts of life, like sex and drugs and alcohol. And yeah, Alistor is kind of not into that stuff, as I know of right now. So the only thing I know about that is kind of taboo is him being a cannibal and him wanting to kill people. So yeah. So I'm probably going to do one of Angel Dust as the devil, obviously, because yeah, you know. And I'm probably going to do Charlie as the fool, because the fool doesn't mean you're an idiot, but it can mean you're an idiot. But it's mostly about, innocence and being naive and starting a new journey and discovery, self-discovery kind of juju, that kind of stuff. So, yeah. I recently just moved into a new house. I left the town I've lived in for my entire life, so this is kind of a big change. And if you are watching this during the time this is being uploaded, you know that Corona is happening. So I don't know how that's gonna work with me in school, because I'd really like to go to school and meet the people here, because I know no one in my town. So yeah, so I'd like to be able to go to school. I know it might be it's never going to be the same. School is never going to be the same as it was. But I just want to be able to meet people in a socially non-dangerous scenario, 7 feet apart, a 7 foot apart greeting, hi, I'm new here, I'll shake your hand, but Corona. So, so that's cool. Sorry, I'm really awkward at this. That's why I'm called Awkward Slice of Rye. Oh, yeah. But some other things I'm planning on filming is, so we bought a house, because we used to live in an apartment, so I can finally do things to my wall. I can tape things onto my wall, and I can paint and draw on my walls, which I will be doing. I'm still figuring out what I should do, what should be on which wall, that kind of thing, because also with having a new house, I don't know if my room setup's going to be the same, and I don't want to do a painting on a wall and then it get covered up by a bookshelf or something. So we're going to have to see how that goes. Yeah, I don't know what to talk about. So, some other stuff you're probably gonna see from me is, I want to get into screenwriting. That's what I want to go to college for. I want to go to college for screenwriting and I don't know the exact definition of it, but I want my master's degree to be in dramatic writing, therefore I can go into screenwriting. And the bachelor's or the minor degree, I don't understand its terminology yet, to be in character art design for video games and animation. So I'd be able to write about, so like my main goal for a job is me writing my own stories with my own characters and making them into an animation or a video game-esque kind of thing. So like that's the all-time goal. And to like be happy and not like be a butthole. It's like my whole, like ever since I started watching YouTube, I was like, I want to get into YouTube. I want to have a channel and I want to make videos and I want to do all this. But now, like, I don't know. I feel like the world has hit an all-time low because of 2020. But, like, because Corona's happening, orange-faced asshole is happening. A whole bunch of, like, the world is on fire, things like that. But also, like, my safe space is YouTube. And seeing a whole bunch of these creators, like, just saying, like, you can tell the creators are going through a lot of shit, too. Because I'm not trying to talk about drama, but, like, I'm not, like, I don't want to do YouTube and, like, create, like, TV shows and animations because, like, I want to get famous. I want to do it just so I can build a community and share my stories. Because I want people to feel hyped up to my stories as much as I do. Because, like, yay, good juju. And, like, my all-time fear is, like, me getting, like, ahead of myself. Like, I don't know how to word it. But me, like, if you're going into writing, you're not going to make a lot of money unless you're, like, Hamilton, like, Lin-Manuel Miranda kind of person. But that takes a while to get to, too. But I don't want to become that person that is, like, famous and has a lot of money and, like, changes who they are because they have money. Like, I want to stay the way, like, yeah, I want to change a little bit. Like, we all have to have self-growth, but I want to, like, stay with my, like, bubbly attitude, like, okay, I don't know how to word this, but I want my mindset to stay the same way as, like, I'm not doing this for the attention, well, kind of, because I'm a theater kid, but you get it, like, I don't want to be, like, ooh, drama, all about me, like, I want to, honestly, all I want is a community. I just want to build a community where creators can talk about the things they like and, like, have, like, just a good time talking about things they like, things they want to improve with themselves, things that, like, they want to change in the world, what they want to do, things like that. Because, like, I'm not trying to be, like, oh, but, like, I grew up with someone, I grew up as someone who doesn't really have a lot of friends. Like, I'm usually, like, not trying to be a stereotypical artist, but, like, I'm usually the loner kid. And as I got older, I used to realize, like, oh, I follow people a lot, and I don't really like that. Like, these people would do a whole bunch of bad things, and I'd just be there, like, hi, in the background, like, like that little weirdo in the back. And, like, I realized, like, I don't want to stand for that. So I want to, like, be my own leader, if that makes sense. And, like, stay true to myself while making content. Like, I don't want to get, like, rude, and I don't want to become a Karen, basically. All-time goal, do not become a Karen. Because I see a lot of YouTubers now, and, like, other people who are quote-unquote famous. I don't like using the word famous, but, like, are well-known kind of word. And I see a lot of them just, like, I do see them as good-hearted people, but I also see things like their mindset has changed or hasn't changed for the better or worse, something. So how do I word this? Their mindset hasn't either improved or hasn't improved in a way that's making them like shackles, like it's not letting them grow in a positive way. And I do believe, like, certain people are good at heart, but it all depends on like their mindset and the people you're with and what you stand for and what you do. Like if you say like, oh my god, yeah, like Black Lives Matter, woo, and then you like don't do anything about it, you just say it. Like some people aren't able to do anything, like some people can't donate or things like that. But like if someone is saying, oh, Black Lives Matter, and then they never go to a protest, or like in public they do something that's kind of not supporting what they're saying, it then gets a little iffy. And I usually have a problem with finding people who like are truly there, like, how do I word this? Who are truly there for just the sake of like being a genuine friend, and people are there for just like, ooh, haha, let me like lean on you for a whole bunch of this stuff and use you. And that's another fear of mine. I don't want to become that person, because like I have been in my past. Like we've all had our moments of being like a toxic friend or not being in a good space. But you know, and another problem with me, and I see other people do it too, is I'm attracted to people with problems, because I used to be like this. It's now more subconsciously for me. It's like, oh, I want to help you. I want to show you how to grow. I want to not fix you, but like show you the way to the right path and like mindset. And I'm like, but when you think about it too, that's not your decision to make for them. And if they want help, yes, they'll say something. Like they'll say they want to change and all, but if they don't put the work in, it's not going to really help the scenario. Because I have a problem with finding people who say they want to change things like that, but then they don't put the work in, or they lean on me or another person for everything. And it just gets difficult sometimes, because we all have our own baggage, and I don't know how to word it, but we all have our own baggage, and sometimes we do need to lean on people. But when you lean on people too much, or you become dependent on a person, like, yeah, it's different if it's like your mom or something, like a family member, and like you're going through something. But if it's like someone you don't know, and not that you don't know, but someone that you aren't as close with, and in a majority of the time you're like leaning on them or something, then it kind of becomes an issue. So basically, all I want to, like, my goal for this video is, if I ever like get head over heels, not head over heels, but like if I ever get too ahead of myself, I just want to look at this video and be like, hey, you motherfucker, get on the right path again. I know, that's kind of, I don't know, I'm weird like that. So, so, it's other stuff that I want to get into. Along with writing, I've been writing this one book since I was probably like 12, so that's probably like 4 or 5 years of, oh, sorry, that was a good burp, that was like a 6 out of 10, excuse me, but like, I've been writing a book for probably 4 or 5 years, and of course, like, for me, writing it since I was 12 to now, I'm almost 17, so it's changed a lot. It all has the same premise and the same, like, theme and kind of the same kind of vibe to it, but it's changed over the years. And my goal is to get it, like, get the words down on paper or on a computer screen, edit it, like, make, like, a final draft, like, yes, this is the thing, and like, I don't know if I want to publish it if I finish it before high school or what, but my end-all be-all goal for this book is to make it into an animation, like, make it a TV show, whether that's, like, something like Hazbin Hotel-esque, like, I get a team of animators and we do it on YouTube, or like getting like a show on Netflix, or like a different TV network or something. I don't know. Yeah. Like, that's my end-all be-all goal. And what was I going to say about this? With my writing style, I write it like it's a TV show, not in like the script format. I was like, you're reading a script and it's like for a play, but more on like the vibe of there's multiple perspectives. For example, when you're watching Steven Universe or Adventure Time, let's do Adventure Time. There's a point of view of like Finn and Jake going on to adventure, and they go and do something, but then like it cuts and you get a different perspective of Princess Bubblegum being all like, oh no, I made a whole bunch of zombie candy people. And then it goes back to Finn and Jake entering the kingdom and them being like, what the fuck just happened? And then they like eventually like Princess Bubblegum's point of view and Finn and Jake's point of view combine as one point of view to be like, oh yes, we're gonna get this shit together. That kind of thing. So, I'm a nerd. If you haven't already noticed, I'm a huge geek. So that's kind of like my writing style too. So it's like you're watching a movie, and the way I write, like, my whole, like, probably when I was 13, 14, I started writing like that, because, like, since I was young, I was like, I want to make a TV show out of this, or a movie or something. And but I'm not good at, this is something, like, I have to get good at, especially because it's what I want to go into, like, screenwriting, like, the screenwriting, format, like, script writing, kind of, like, so-and-so walks into the room, and then it would be in quotes with their name, like, Jack says, quote-unquote, where's the baseball, or something like that. I haven't really tried doing that yet, but I like the idea of having a book, and then having a TV show, and you can go back and, like, connect the two, like, oh my god, like, game theory, book theory, film theory kind of thing, where it's like, in the book it says this, and in the TV show it says this, so this is what it means, like, that kind of thing. Yeah. So, I also really love the idea of, like, I think, like, I haven't, watched Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the Harry Potter thing, but I think this is what the book is. Like, you have these whole bunch of Harry Potter books, right? And then you have this one book that's, like, about all the creatures, and kind of, like, not like a world Bible, but kind of like a world Bible. Instead of it being about just the world, it's about the creatures. It's about the type of, like fantasy races, and, like tiny little things that when you connect it to the TV show and the book. So basically, what I want to do is a normal book, a info book, and then a TV show. So, I'm extra, I know. So when you watch the TV show and you read the book, you're gonna be like, oh my god, this is what it means. Like, and you can, like, do a whole bunch, like, you can uncover the meaning of it by not just it telling or showing you. Because I am a sucker for a book or a TV show that's not just about, oh my god, like, I'm a teen and Chad cheated on me, ooh, ah. Like, I'm a sucker for a book that its meaning is something more than that. Like, how, what's it called? The Lord of the Flies. Like, the Lord of the Flies is about a whole bunch of, 9-year-olds getting trapped on an island. But it's also about religion and, like, the relationship with Jesus, Judas, and Peter, I think, yeah. Someone's calling me, I do not know you. Sorry. Like, so it's about, like, kids getting trapped on an island, but it's also about, like, Jesus and his little buddy buds, like, and how, like, I don't know, it ties in with mythology. I'm just saying, okay, I'm not trying to be like, ooh, you're, like, Bible mythology. I just, like, anything kind of, like, mystically kind of thing, I just call it mythology, because, yeah, but, like, when you write something that ties into something a majority of people know, like the Bible, like, it means so much more, because then you can find a deeper meaning into it, and, like, you can grow, like, you can, like, read a book, understand the meaning of it, and then use it in your own life and grow from it. Like, dude, it's like a self-help book, but more fun, like it's a puzzle, or like a clue game kind of thing. What else? I was gonna say something. I love ranting, if you haven't already noticed. But what was I gonna say? I want this book, or this movie, or whatever this is gonna become, if it becomes anything, I want it to be the thing that people go to and is like, oh my god, this book, this whatever, says so much about society and the way people look at things. What if we tried looking at it from a different perspective and try doing things a whole new way? If that kind of makes sense. Like, what? My main goal in life is just, like, to have people... I'm saying a lot of goals in life. I don't know. I don't even understand what I want in life yet, so... But, like, I want to have people understand that you can see things through other people's perspectives and not just be, like... And not just be the person, like, oh, that doesn't make sense, like, like, I don't know how to word it. Like, when I'm writing, like, I'm good at writing things, but I'm not good at verbalizing sentences. I'm just really the type of person that I want to show people, like, the hidden door to the world and be like, ooh, third eye moment, hoo-hoo. I'm so weird. And I don't know, like, I just love it when I get passionate about making something, and I want other people to feel as passionate as I do with certain things, like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, I have not met one person who doesn't like that show. Well, there's going to be some of y'all out there, but people, like, the way I want people to love my story as other people loves Avatar, or Steven Universe, or Marvel, and just make it something for people to, like not use as, like, an escape, but, like, if they're having a hard time with something, so let's say Corona's happening, and they just need something, like, okay, I need a break from this, I just need to have some time with myself, watch that TV show, read that book, make a new theory. So yeah, I am, like, me, like, everyone's constantly growing, and that's something that's never gonna stop happening. Like, whether it's like, oh yeah, I gained an inch, or like me, like, expanding your brain of knowledge juice or something. I'm just, like, I want people to understand there's more to things than what meets the eye. Like, how, here's the thing, hardcore, do not fight with me on this. Michael Jackson was murdered. I don't believe it was an accident. I believe he was murdered. If you do not agree with me, so, like, people will, like, say, oh yeah, Michael Jackson was murdered. Or Michael Jackson died because something went wrong with him and the doctor and things like that. But when you take a look at things from a different perspective, it can be like, oh, well, he wanted to change some things in the music industry, and he was wanting to speak out about certain things, and as soon as he was about to, like, not come out, but say a whole bunch of this stuff, he died. That's what it's been a while since I, read about Michael Jackson and the way he died, so if I'm thinking about a completely different person, I'm sorry. Do your own research on this. I am not Google. I know everything, and yeah. So, yeah. But, like, I want people not to, like, cause fear or say, oh, you should make a theory about everything. I just want people to see things from other people's perspective so people can understand, yeah, like, I understand why you feel like that and where you're coming from, but I don't agree with it because of my perspective. Because, like, I sound like a hippie. Oh my god, I sound like a hippie. Oh, speaking of hippies and Adventure Time, I cannot be the only person that thinks the Ice King sounds like John Lennon. Just with a little bit hoarser, raspier voice. Just like, because in my mind, I think our world, like, the Adventure Time world is like a parallel universe to ours. And like, the John Lennon version in that parallel universe is the Ice King. So he's kind of, like, I don't know the full story about his history, his backstory, like the Ice King's backstory, but I know he used to, like, before, like, the post-apocalyptic things started, he was a good person, but the more he used the hat, the crown of ice powers. My phone is ringing. I'm gonna go check that very quickly. I do not know the number, so I am back. You have been blessed with my presence. That sounds weird. But the Ice King was a good person, but the more he used the hat to protect himself and little baby Marceline, the more, like, insane, the more crazy he got. I'm getting chills. But I don't know. I just really like telling stories. Like, I love the idea of getting into the mind and seeing things like, oh, like, what if this? What if things aren't the way we see it? Like, that kind of thing. And a lot of inspiration I get from my writing is actually from dreams I have. Because I have a lot of, I lucid dream a lot. And usually, like, also because of the medication I take and my sleeping meds and things like that, I have really fucked up dreams sometimes. So, like, really random, like, I'm a goose flying kind of dreams. And, yeah, I don't know how to end this because we only have, like 8 or so minutes left or something. I do not do math. But yeah, I really hope you guys like this video. I'm probably going to be, I didn't fully color it in this video because I was not about to color the hotel, because I normally don't make buildings, so I'm still learning with that. And so probably I'm gonna link my Instagram, so if you want to see, like, the complete finished project, you can go there. So, yeah, expect more art things from my channel. Hopefully I don't procrastinate to make videos, because that is a thing I do. Stay awesome, be a hippie, and be a good person. I don't know what else to say. We still have like 6 minutes or something, but yeah. I am awkward. I don't know what to do. I'm also that person where, like, I have to use the elevator. So in the school, when someone, like, sneaks onto the elevator with me and, like, it's just quiet, I'll just be the person that starts singing, like, this is awkward silence. And oh my god, there used to be this kid last year who went on the elevator with me. He was the most badass kid. Like, he graduated, but he used to, like, sing on the elevator, and, like, the lyrics were, this is elevator music, because the school can't fund elevator music for the elevator, or something like that. And I'm just like, that, like, it used to make my day. Just that little, like, haha, into reality, look, like, I don't know. I'm awkward and weird and a geek. And yeah. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome life. Go pet a dog. Be a nice person, okay? Love yourself. Appreciate yourself. Bye, guys.